So, okay, that should work. I hope. Maybe. Do 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 do. Yeah. Do 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 do. And we're streaming. Do 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 do. Cool. I made it. I survived. There goes my start stream momentum. I think we're good. The mic check is good. It was the mesh router. It needed to be restarted for like the first time ever, I think. How long have I been here now? I've been here since April-ish, I believe. Yeah. And then this is the first time I had to do a restart, so I gotta get back to, good habits and double checking my connection before I start streaming. Otherwise, awkward. What is up, everyone? This is Coffee with Soul. I'm your host. We're gonna chat. We're gonna talk. We're gonna chill on the alpha because the alpha is finally back up. Housing is finally testable, and there's been some changes, some good changes, and that I'm happy to report on. Unless there's like some crazy other new stuff, I'm probably just gonna hold off and wait for the weekly to talk about that stuff. But I'll talk about it now at least. So let me pop into here, I guess, for now. But yeah, some very cool changes after conversations that I've been bringing up about like the room sizes, or I'm sorry, the room budgets and all that. They've been doubled and kind of tripled in some cases. Now, it's not all good news. Some of it's just news, or just like, okay, we don't have any updates. Like the outdoor decor budget has not been changed at all. It's still at 200, and I have officially leveled up. I've actually leveled up in housing. I am now level 3, so you can't. Okay, let me just pull up the thing. Come on, beta, show up. There we go. So you can see, like, my interior budget is now 1,450, which is a lot. Like, we start off, like it has a new starting value. Before it was 300, now it's 910, which is like, ugh, very nice. And it's not like, oh, they just gave us more of a starting budget, but then it's gonna end up being the same, at least from what we're seeing. No, it's actually just more. So like when we get to like this 5th level, it's going to go up to 1745 or whatever this number is. I can't really read this pretty well. The room placement budget has also gone up as well. Right from the start, we have double what we had before. Before it was 9, now the budget went up to 19. The values, though, have not changed. The values are still the same, so like some rooms are like bigger than others or whatnot, but oh well, whatever. It's not like we have access to some of these rooms anyway at this level. So here, I just kind of threw together like just random parts that I happen to have to make what I was talking about yesterday. I wanted to start off with the house entrance being having like a restaurant kind of feel to it. And I think this is supposed to be different. I thought it was different. Hold on, let me change this thing. I wanted this to be wide. Yeah, it did look like that, I swear. So I wanted to have kind of a restaurant vibe, so like here, eventually here might be like a podium of sorts, and there's like a greeter here being like, oh, hello, let me take you to your thing. But then I have like no furniture yet. I don't have a lot of furniture on me, but I did want to make like a kind of a cozy cafe kind of vibe. Folks can sit, chill, do stuff, have some stuff here at the bar or whatever. And then there's going to be like a whole bunch of tables here. But I also wanted to, have this just be the start of the house. So when housing first opens up, the idea is, okay, I want to focus on like this room first, and then I'll slowly expand based on that. So I want to have this thing like, kind of filled out. And then eventually, we go to this back room, which is actually just a hallway. So like I just made some walls to, just make this space feel a little bit smaller. And I could kind of push it back a little bit more if I wanted to, so that way I have like more space to do things here if I wanted to. But then we would just open up to like more of the house, and this will be something this will be something else. The other thing that I wanted to show you guys is they made a skybox room. So I made some whack ass windows, um, but I wanted to just kind of show off how in the back there's like, oh, there's like a generic kind of skybox. It's very simple. It's nothing too crazy. And then when we walk out, you can see how the illusion is just quickly dispelled. So we're definitely not outside. The intent here isn't to create an outdoor space, really. It's more like to have the sort of room where you can build, you can build facades and whatnot, put up things so that way from the inside, it'll look as if you are outside, but it's not, right? So, am I recording a video? No, I'm not recording right now. I just wanted to show you guys like what was going on. So, and I don't have the transmogrifier in the alpha. That sucks. Boo. Oh well. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. I missed people. I'm not sure like who was actually here or not, but I'll just give it a shot anyway. What's up to Puddle Jumper and Neeb? What's up to Mashutski? What's up to Corrupted Dreams and Hanoi? To Dragon and Neeb again. To Kami, to Darth. What's up to Papillion? What is up to, oh gosh, did I miss anyone? What's up to Mage Master and Arcadius and Grim and the rest of y'all, the beautiful digital spawn faces going to be joining us out today. All that said, more housing stuff. Yeah, I just wanted to throw like some stuff out that I happen to have handy, which was not a lot. Like I wish I had like more stuff to like test things out with, but I kind of wanted to also demonstrate for myself, like, how much space do I need? Now, we got more budget, which is great, right? And we'll be using that to the fullest, however we can. I'm wondering now this is an actual medium-sized room. I think I miscounted in like the video that I put out earlier, where I was talking about room budgets and how much this room is worth, how much that room is worth, and I believe I got stuff wrong. Like this room right here is a medium-sized room, and the one off of the virtual housing tour, those are small rooms, actually. Yeah, those are small rooms that you're working with. This is a medium-sized room. So, I don't know the measurements, but that's gonna be like almost 40 yards across in a square. So, let's see. I like the dividers. What do you think about WoW coming to Xbox? It's I think the proper phrasing is more like Xbox is becoming a PC. That's it. Let me know when they release like a patch or a PTR or whatever, where they talk about this, where they talk about certain mapping, so that way you can equip gear, so you can do mouse overs to compare, how to add stuff or throw things up in the auction house, how to do canceling, when you're inputting stuff to define, like to chat, posting and pulling things from the auction house, making bids. Let me know when that happens, and then we'll talk about like the console conversation, because when that happens, then we know it's coming. Then it's pretty obvious. But until then, folks are going to keep saying it until they're right, and then they're going to be like, I told you, I was right this entire time. And I'm like, it took like 20 years, buddy, but okay. I have no thoughts about WoW going on console, so, other than to point out, damn, people are obsessed with that conversation. So but yeah, it is odd that the outdoor budgets haven't changed. My hope is that they just haven't messed around with it yet, or they're still kind of doing their own like internal stress testing, so they can kind of decide, okay, how much can we handle, right? Because we have potentially 50 individual players who are going to be placing stuff all around the zone. So you can kind of sort of think it as the current budget is 200 times 50, which is a lot. um 10,000 or something like that. So that's a lot. um and then every time you increment that up, then that size is going to balloon that much more. um so I'm hoping that they just haven't messed with anything yet, and they'll eventually like get around to it and add more stuff. But it looks like they were just putting some more emphasis on internal decor, which is cool. Xbox will become a stable one-size-fits-all PC is how I read it. The kind of danger there, though, is, going back to the console conversation, and this is me talking more generally about it. I feel like this is going to be Microsoft trying to muscle their way into, not to bully developers, but to kind of set a standard that other developers need to meet to make games. Kind of like how consoles are now. When you have a certain console, like it's going to be it's going to be this kind of powerful, and then other consoles need to either meet or beat that kind of performance, as well as other things to make it friendly for developers. Otherwise, you have an underpowered console, then you just feel bad, and that really sucks. So it feels like what Microsoft's going to try to do is to set that new standard, not just for console games, but also for PC games. Because they're trying to blur that line, which is cool. If overall gaming is just more affordable, that's a win. And I feel like whatever it is that Xbox is going to come out with feels good, because it will work with other gaming platforms. And by that I'm talking about, I think they said that it would work with Steam. I think they said it'd work with GOG or GOG, however it's pronounced. I don't know about the Epic Game Store, but being able to host those kinds of distribution platforms is a big win. I was talking about this the other day. I was like, yo, dude, the reason why I don't really like Nintendo anymore is because their shit's just really, really expensive. They don't port to PC or anything, and I like sales. Gaming ain't cheap, man. So for that reason, I'm not gonna be buying no Nintendo console no more, because that's just too much. Like, the couple games that are on there, which are really good, it's not worth it for me, at least. Like, I'm exhausted. That just kind of tired me out. It's kind of silly how laws work. Like, PCs and mobile aren't allowed to have walled gardens anymore, but consoles still get that privilege. I mean, it's there. It's just like how much are they fighting for it? That's how I'm looking at it. So yeah, outdoors with the only 200 budget, like, we'll see how things work out. But I'm still determined to go through like my different. I still want to go through with my intent of creating like this crazy like base sort of thing. So the idea here is, I'm gonna have like 4 of these as like base structures, and then I need to figure out like what sort of structures will work to kind of like connect these legs of sorts to here. Or maybe I can have like a different approach. Maybe instead of like having these things like connect up here, because the intent is to take this and connect it to like those kinds of pipes, or this kind of pipe. But maybe I can do something like I can make this into a pipe and then have it run across here. But then that would create these divides, and I don't think I'd like that. That would kind of irritate me. Yeah, so I don't think I'll want to do that. I think I'm still better off with like the above piping kind of thing here, and then up here is going to be like the monstrosity of a gun, and it'll point that way. So it'll point to, or maybe just towards the rock. I'll show that rock. Messing with my view. Yeah. So it'll point in that direction. That's kind of the idea. But not here. This is the wrong spot. So the spot is, so that's going to be my spot, like way over there. And then it'll point at that rock because I hate it. Yeah, I think, yeah. We'll see how long I keep up with this. Do I hate that rock? Is it like my rival? Is it my enemy? I don't know. Big thanks to Ravencraft for the Prime, and also thanks to Pretty Lady. Also during while I was offline, Cal 1949 3001 gifted 5 subs, much appreciated from them. And let me do a roulette now that I'm like outside. Roulette works. Let's go. Okay, that didn't seem to. Did that actually change much? Okay, let me apply this, but then let me see if the add-on's working right. So, boom. Okay. I guess it just seemed more... I guess with this add-on, it just looks more subtle when it does it. The other add-ons, it's just like, you know, it has like this kind of like flashiness to it. See, that looked a little bit better. But okay, it is doing it. It's not messing with me. Oh, it's not doing the enchant right there, so... Okay, now it does the enchant. Cool. Yay! Yeah, hope everyone's having a good time. It's Wednesday, so hopefully you guys had a good raid night, if you guys were doing that thing. We did pretty good, and actually, I want to see... How did I do? Because I ended up healing. Like, actual healing, not just tank healing, but I was healing for the whole night. So we smashed through normal. We did some heroic. We did like the first 4 bosses on heroic, I think. And I didn't suck that much. I died a couple times actually. That sucked. But not every, oh god, Grim, you like uploaded everything. Yeah, like dude, you uploaded remix stuff. Okay, so do we have anything? No, I don't think we do. No, it's all remix stuff. Was there another one? Oh wait, that was a couple weeks ago. Never mind. That's okay. Oh, you didn't upload anything. Well, I want to see though. Let's see if I have it. That's what I said. That's what you typed. I have to look. I think y'all know by now that sometimes I don't quite get all the, I don't quite read everything. Let's see. I hope I have logs. So, 28th, 29th. Okay, I have something. I got something. So let's see what this is. Zavric, hey, what's up, dude? No. Don't worry about it, Grim. I got it. I think I got it. We'll see. Okay, so what report is this? This is... oh, actually, maybe I don't have anything. That's weird. Or my... Okay, so try this again. I might need you to do it because I think my logs weren't recording stuff. Okay, why does it want to archive stuff? I just want to go back, buddy. Do. All right, let's try this again. Okay, that's not it. This one. Boom. Boom. Okay, there we go. Now I think it's going. Is the outfit system? Oh, that's a good question. No, it's not, because I was just checking it. No, it's not. It's still not in. The moment that it's in, I'm gonna dive into that thing, hella hard, right? Oh, it's loading now. Okay. Cool. Then I'll leave you to it. Let's see. But yeah, that's the plan for the housing stuff. Now, how much budget did that use? So This thing is, I'm pretty sure that's worth like 5. So the another very cool thing that they did, it doesn't look like it's in here for, let's see, advanced. Okay, so I can do this thing. So this will actually, there's a button here that'll show all the decor that I placed that I can't even see or find. I don't know where some of this stuff is. It's somewhere around here, but I can select it from here, which is fantastic. I love that. Because that way I can, I think I can just start deleting stuff from here. Oh yeah, I can delete stuff right from here, which is dope. So I'm just going to get rid of everything except for like this thing that I want. So that way I can, you know, in case there are things that I just can't see, maybe because it's phased into the house or phased into something else or just otherwise lost and I can't really find it, I can at least see everything that's here. So that way I can quickly select it or delete it or what have you. It's all crafted decor, bind on pickup. No, it should mostly be bind on equip, but you can do crafting orders. But I did double check that, and it looks like the lumber is still warbound, and you can only still. It's still up to the crafter to provide the lumber needed, unfortunately. So profession stuff that hasn't changed from what it was like last week. Is the alpha already the decor you can select from the Legion Remix Dragon? You can track the item you want now. Yes, so you can. So just like transmog, you can go into the housing menu. I thought that was I thought that was a note. But yeah, you can go into the decor thingamajig. Actually, no. I'm sorry. You have to go into the edit house menu. And then you can track the item somehow. I don't think it works correctly yet. So like, there's that. And then, actually, no. Let me do this one. And, oh no, can't track that one. I didn't say that was a function. I think I did. Because, like, I don't know if the tracking works correctly, but they intend for it to. So it's like, so kind of like with transmog, if you're looking for something and you're not sure where it is, then the game will just tell you. So, thanks. Yeah. I think it was the dashboard where you would find this sort of stuff. Nah, it's not working for me though. Oh well, bummer. But we know the intent. Good enough. Good enough. I'm fond of the skybox stuff, but it's not done. And I'm curious what they're gonna do about it. So, going back in for a bit. So when you go into the going into the skybox room, the thing is about the room, you know, one, it's definitely just made to be like a background. It's not made to be like, oh, you know, this is where I'm at now, unless you just want to have like an insanity room. And you just want to be in this like abstract space. It's like, whoa, fourth wall breaking, bro. But the thing is, when it comes to the layout, there's only one way in. You can't leave, right? So part of what I would love to see, or what I'd love to have, is to use this as kind of like a hallway or a pathway or something like that. And it leads into like something else. So I think what a lot of folks would love to have, that's not currently a thing yet, but it better, is to, you know, here's the entryway, and then you immediately go into this daylight circle room. So that way you have that vibe of, like here's kind of a courtyard that you're going through, or like this hallway that you know where you're overlooking stuff. That'd be kind of cool. Or you could have something that's sort of like a you can have this thing upstairs, so that way you can have like this, you know, illusion of this elevation of you're going higher, and then okay, cool, you're outside, there's like the sky or whatever. So it would be cool if we can at least go in one direction. I doubt we're going to be able to go in multiple directions, because they can, as you can see, like the way that the room has to be made, it's got to be a certain size. Otherwise, it just won't make sense, unless they were to take out the floor too, which would be odd. But they could do, but you know, that would be an option too. That way, the room itself can be smaller and it can fit in other places. Or if anything, like you would be able to do whatever you like. So here's what would be kind of cool. They take out the floor, or at least they still have the floor, but it's more like a placeholder floor for the sake of keeping your orientation. Like, okay, cool, I can still see what's on here. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, I would like Blizz, if I can go into customize mode, customize this floor to make it into like a placeholder floor. So that way, when I leave edit mode, it becomes fully transparent. And then I can see like more of the skybox or whatever. So that way, when I'm like, you know, if I'm inside or whatever, I don't really need to, you know, I could still have like these sorts of things, but then it'll feel like I'm at a higher elevation rather, as opposed to being on the first floor. Because having something like this on the first floor wouldn't really make sense, because it's like, wait, there's this, I went upstairs and then, whoa, mind blown, bro. So having that sort of option would be cool. But yeah, there's also no other customization options available, so I can't choose the kinds of skylight that I can here. But eventually, I believe as I place stuff, let's see. Oh, actually, okay, there's a thing here I think you could see. Exterior decoration, you can place 200 points of decor in your guard. I think hopefully we'll see more, but maybe we, you know what? I have a feeling, I'm predicting now, this exterior decor is probably what they decided for early access already. They're like, you know what? You know, we still have things to work out. We're only a month out. Let's kind of like, you know, let's not overwhelm ourselves. We'll keep it at 200. Kind of sucks, but oh well. And then they'll keep working on it. And then as we progress into like live and whatnot, then they can start expanding on it. Who knows? Maybe they'll add more, but this is me super copium. Like, I'm just trying to put the whole exterior decor limit behind me. I'm sure that's what it is. Whatever, and just kind of leave it at that. Anyway, I wanted to point out this evening circle room. So this is a daylight room, which I think is more like it's not as bright as I think it should be, but there's also going to be an evening room, which is cool. So it'd be kind of funny, like you know, this is a T-shaped room here. This is actually a T-shaped room plus a hallway. So here's the T-shape, here's a hallway, and then there's the room. But what if it was like a T-shaped room, and then like, okay, here's the day room, and then there's the night room, just to mess with us. Or even better, like if they do go through with what I'm talking about, and then they let us use this room as a throughway, you know, we can go into other places. It's like, here's the day one, and then here's the night one next to it. That'd be kind of funny. That'd be cute. But oh well. By the way, thanks again to Papillion for the 5 gifted. That's huge, dude. Thank you very, very much. Your support is much, much appreciated. Looks like Gear Guts from earlier in the month remains like the grand champion of gifting subs. This is not pressure to, you know, dare you guys. Can you beat it? No. But I really appreciate it. Let's see. Placeable dark earth could be cool, so you can make flowers like in Pandaria, or herbs. So there are other illusions. I don't know if I have the parts on me, because I did not really go out to like find stuff. But it's basically like there's like piles of leaves that people had thrown together, and they used that as like a floor. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that worked out. What I'm still a little puzzled about too is we're a few builds in, and there is still no there's still no multicolored gimbal kind of thing. Like this has been kind of a pain point for people, because it's like, yo, some people want to easily identify which is the X, which is the Y, which is the Z axis, and it's a little bit hard. But yeah, there's still a lot of room to be done. There's still a lot more work to be done for this room, because, well, here, let me show you guys. The floor doesn't work. So here's me trying to place a cactus, and like it just sinks to the very bottom. It's like it's like not really showing, or it's not really obeying this grassy floor area. It's actually going all the way to the very bottom of the house, where you would like try to phase things through the real floor. But yeah, nothing works. So when I made this whole window thing, everything here had to be placed with advanced mode, which was very infuriating. But I just wanted to do it as an example of like, oh, look outside, yay! But it's foggy out. Maybe it'd be better. It'd probably be better if these were like normal sized windows. They were elevated a little bit, so that way we can like kind of look up and be like, oh, okay, there's like stuff in the back. But then you would also want to have like different outdoor things like foliage and whatnot to help create that illusion. So I know what you mean, but I guess I think more on a functional Earth than a good-looking one. It would be nice, but I guess the other thing is, like, if I can just go into customize mode, hit ceiling, I'm sorry, hit the floor here, and then just change it to like, I want dirt, or I want brick, or I want it's like, you know what I'd really like, guys? I'd really like the Road of Glory floor. Anyone know that one? Road of Glory floor. I'll let you guys try to remember that one, because I think I got that right. Road of Glory. Lo-Fi knows. Yeah, from Outland. Yeah, it'd be great. It'd be great. You come in, you're being welcomed into like these into this cozy area. It's like, oh, okay, cool, you're getting started with your cafe. It's looking great, so yeah, really vibing, whatever. And then I'm like, all right, now come to the back, let me show you what else I got. I'm like, oh, what else you got in the back? What's in here? A pantry or whatever? And then all of a sudden, skulls. Skulls as far as the eye can see. I'm like, hey, dude, you like my place? I like a room that extends into the void like a mage's portal or warlock's demonic chamber. I mean, that'd be cool. That'll be super hype. So like, the way that I'm gonna have my layout eventually is like, I want to have something that's sort of like this. Starts off here. This is like where, the guild gathers, or folks just kind of like, chill, hang out, whatever. But then the rest of this shit's mine. So I'm gonna go back here, and then like, in this direction will be like the living quarters and profession stuff and all that. And then here's gonna be all just shields everywhere, baby. But there's also that question, because we still haven't seen it. We still haven't seen the ability to place weapons and armor or stuff like that. They're still not gonna say anything, but I'd really like to be able to do weapon and armor placements and stuff like that. But I also wonder, how's that gonna eat into the budget? It wouldn't surprise me if having all these different kinds of weapons, some of which are animated or have glowy things and other, flashy effects, if those if either they cost a lot or there's like a placement limit, and that would suck. So I think that's why Blizzard's like, oh, let's see if we can like make this thing, doable and all that. But that's kind of my worry, is that placing weapons and armor is a lot more taxing on these instances than than just like planks and wood and stuff like that. I mean, there's lighting and everything. There's all sorts of doodads, but that's all that is. Weapons and armor. They might be different, but I don't know any better. I'm just... Let's see. So nitrogen providing floor tile? I'm not quite sure what that means. Not quite sure. There was some new decor that was brought in too, but first I wanted to see so was this it? I think this was it. Okay. So what was the fight what was the last fight we did? The last fight we did was Forge Weaver. And I think I somehow topped. I beat the other healer. I mean, they were on ults too, but then they know what they're doing. Yeah, I barely won out. Look at that. It's actual healing. Oh my god. But then I'm sure my rank was like do better. Yeah, let me see. So healers. Oh, 61. That's quite respectable actually. Oh, that's sad. 4% from our prop paladin? What scum. Disappointed, Dan. Very, very disappointed. There is not one purple or orange parse. That hurts me. What have I taught these people? What have I done? Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. And now mind you, I'm like, see, like what did I do? Right. Something. Where's the analyze? But okay, analyze, healing, my ass. So most of my stuff is like critty kinds of stuff. I was using the shit out of Light of Dawn. I don't know what it is I'm supposed to do, but I went with my usual thing. The usual, and by that I mean the kind of gameplay style that brings me all the way back to BFA, I believe. That's when I was like, okay, let me spec healing, but then I'm just gonna like attack all the time, and then just kind of like point myself in the right direction, and then Light of Dawn the crap out of everyone. And that's what I did, and it kind of worked out. But of course, I also have Cersei Circlet there. Hell yeah. Where's the belt? Oh, here's the belt. Yeah, see, that's crazy. Belt's down there. Cersei Circlet up here. It smoked it too. Yeah, don't fuck with this ring. And this is from like 30 years ago, dude. This is old gear, but it still works. Well, yeah, I was using Avenging Crusaders, you know, trying to do my shit there, and worked out good enough. I'm glad that I managed to get a healing weapon. Otherwise, I would have been in a lot of trouble. Like one of the first things that dropped happened to be a healing weapon. I'm like, oh, we're in the game. All right, guys, let's go. Helps with some people. Yeah, some people are still winning the ring. Let's see how many people are actually. Let me see. So if I switch to forget me, done by ability. What is the most healy thing that was used? So here. So we have how many people? Okay, that's 2 people. That's 2. Okay, well, there are no people. It's just you and me. Okay, how many people use the healing belt? 3 of us. Wait, you used the ring but not the belt? You maniac. But okay, that's fine. Okay, so like no one used the ring for that particular fight. No, you're people. I appreciate it, dude. Hey, you. Okay, how was your healing? Actually, it didn't seem very high. Sorry, we're doing. It's like suddenly this stream is guild chat. 26. That's it, dude. That's all you can. That's all the monks can manage. That's disappointing. Monks suck. Hold on. Yeah, we gotta take a closer look at this. So, okay, so you did like 79. So I guess that is good. Yeah, how come it shows up differently there? Okay, I'm weirded out now. So the rankings. Oh wait, was I looking at? I was looking at damage. That okay? This is better. Okay, now we're looking at real shit. Good. My bad. What's my favorite alliance plot? I don't. You know. Okay, two favorites that I have. I won't be able to identify this by number, but I like the ones that are far to the west that overlook the water. So like, there's one in particular that's like kind of a high elevation. I like that one. And then also on the alliance one, I like. No, I think that was it. Yeah, that was the one that was the most standout to me. The other ones are just like, they're okay. The spooky one, it's overrated. It's a cool place to visit, but it's not where I want my house to be. Does that make sense? You know how like, people love snow? Ooh, snow, let's go skiing, let's go play with, make snowmen and all that. It's cool to visit, but it sucks to live in. That's how I feel about like the spooky areas. So I like normal places, so I'm a normie, whatever. Okay, so this is much better. Okay, now that I actually clicked the healing stuff, so good. We got some 99s, very good, 97s. Good job, team. So y'all have learned. My influence is present. Yeah, I was looking at damage like a dumbass. All right. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Yeah, I did pretty good. I'm pleased with my performance. But we also just got through the fight pretty easily too, thanks to the throughput buffs and all that stuff too. All right. And when they talk about rooms with exterior skybox, but I can't seem to find anything else about it. Quite known alpha. Yeah, it is new. So let me show you, Casse. I'm sorry, Lay Casse. Because, yeah. So here's the skybox room. And I'm gonna show you it from this internal view here, so you can kind of say, oh look, there's stuff outside, yay. It's not very well obscured at all. Kind of intentional there. But man, placing this thing sucked. I spent an inordinate amount of time doing these placements here, and I'm like, oh, this actually looks pretty awful. But anyway, out here is where you can see how the skybox works. It's pretty wide, and what people can do all sorts of cool stuff with this. Like so people can like walk in, and then they can make for themselves like a small elevation, because you can get kind of high here. Create a platform, like maybe it's that high, and then add a bunch of like foliage and things like that to create that sort of vibe without maybe seeing this floor, because maybe that's a little bit unimmersive for them, and you just want to see like what's outside there. Or you can just have like a lot more coverage here, and like that'll do it. And you just want to have like a little bit of this in the background, like you don't want to worry about like walls being in the way. But one nice thing that they also did is they restored the generic wall. So by that I mean you go here, you change the wall style to generic, and then it just becomes flat. There's no you don't have these beams or whatnot in the way, these insidious beams, and then you can change it to something kind of plain like the stucco here. We'll apply this everywhere to like this room, so that way now you have like this very blank slate. So now I can create a QR code like right here. It's not going to work, but I'd be able to do something kind of like that. If anything, let me see. Like I have 4 more units available in my budget, which is not a lot. Because what I would like to do is to have a empty stairwell room, but I don't have enough room for it. So lame. That's what I get for having a square meeting room as a starting thing. I still think this is too much. This has a budget of 20. This has a budget of 3. And I feel like depending on what you want to do, you might just have a better time just connecting a whole bunch of T-shaped rooms instead, and then make something out of it, as opposed to 1 square medium room. But that's just me. This happens to cost 8 units, by the way. So 8 there. Yeah, so I'll have to go to like the Alliance one to play around with that. So let's do that. Is the new increased budget live? Yes, yes it is. So I have more room budget, but I purposefully like just annihilated it. I just wanted to like kill it real quick. It don't matter who I get on. Okay, so let's go to Alliance Land. So this is kind of curious, like the housing thing for the Alliance house. That's still at 1. So I wonder, do I guess I have to go to the contractor each time if I want to level up? Maybe. I'm not sure. Actually. Don't look at Sentinel. Okay. Look at Sentinel. Nice. 100. Wow, with only that much healing. That just tells me that monks don't try. Sad. Because only 619k? That stinks. Of course, your item level is 684 as well. But it's still good. Like you're still pretty high up there. So like if you had gear, then you would probably be like rank 1 or something like that. Yeah, you would definitely be there. No, good shit. I'm actually like pumping for, yeah, I'm kind of pumping there on the damage. I'm surprised. I was very much like a cow on skates the whole night. I'm like locked in. I'm like, oh my god, stress over everything. All right, somewhere here is the entrance to the house. It's just under a giant tent. There we go. Oh, look at that. Okay, so. Oh yeah, I was doing all sorts of weird shit here. Oh boy. Okay, so my budget right now is 910 at this level, which is cool, like that. But I need stuff, so let's. Oh yeah, the thing I wanted to like kind of goof with is. Oh, let's use that button. I have no exit. Why do all your characters have soul in it? Makes it easy. Makes it easy. I also don't have a great imagination with names. Like the one non-soul character that I have at the moment, his name is Decloaked, who's a rogue, and I never ever want to stealth with him if possible. But that's it. That's as far as my imagination goes. But yeah, that's the thing. I just want the consistency. Okay, so something. Okay, so I just learned lumber. I just learned how to get wood, and like that's it. Okay. No changes to chopping wood, as far as I've seen either. Like there's no skill levels. It's just not really a profession. But I've been saying that it doesn't seem like it's going to be a profession. Okay, I hope that gave me what I needed. And then now let's head back home. And hopefully my budget should go up by a bit. Solid Snake is still that's my crowning achievement. Couple milestones. Soul Lock is the first one. That was the first soul name that I made. Solid In is just my main. Solid Snake is my favorite. That's the one I was like, oh man, I feel good. I feel so clever. And then the rest are like just okay. Respectable, but just okay. So anyway, I wanted to make a, actually I wanted to do just an empty stairwell. And then I think that's it. I don't think I can do a medium. Oh, I can do a medium. That's right, because it's only 12. So like, here's the medium room, and then here's the stairwell room. Both offer like a lot of space, in a sense. Like this one just offers this is the same room as the one in my horde house, but then this one offers the second level. So here, if I want to, I can mess with these walls, make all of these generic. Right. Oops. Nope. Generic, buddy. So now I have like this canvas of sorts. I don't think a QR code will fit the way I'd like it to, because these damn beams here. But if I could do that, that'd be fun. And now I might have the, well, okay, let me see, because I think beams, I just need to find something that is like square-ish and dark enough to look like, you know, a dark enough object to be a part of the whole QR code thing. So ideally, it's got to have a budget of 1. I don't think I can sort by budget either. Sort by size? I guess I'll stick with tiny. So that doesn't give me much. But this, okay, here's something. So this stool, I don't think I can really do much with this thing though. Can I customize it? Nope. Okay, maybe there are other. That's a weird restriction. So that's okay. So there are small things. Let's see if I can identify an object worthy. How about that? About this wooden crate. So this wooden crate has. It's different because this happens to have a, not that way. There we go. So if I put it up here, this can potentially work, but and I saw this I noticed this problem earlier. Like if I scale this down and I make it only this small, it's like, okay, cool, I have something to work with. But if you notice here, the way these go up and down the grid, the spacing or the padding is based on the grid. So while I can set these up, I have to resize these in such a way, not that. I have to resize these in such a way that it'll still kind of fit together. If that makes any sense. So if I set this at 50%, and I'm pretty sure I don't have more of these crates. Hell, I forgot what it was called. What is it called again? Earthen crate or something like that. No, elven crate. Thankfully this will help. So open elven wood crate. So what I need to do is take this, have it sized the right way, but also I need to go into advanced mode, I think, and sink these in just enough. So like, yeah, if I can just do that, I don't think that's going to be good enough. Damn. I need a more plain crate. But ideally, if I can just get something like really small, then that'll work. And you know, and that only has a budget of 1, I think. How about this banded crate? Actually, this might work decent too. And It'll help a lot if I don't have to rotate the damn thing, because that's a big pain in the ass. All right, website. Where's my browser? I need a worthy crate, as plain as possible. So banded crate, that's not bad. Iron crate, it's too much. We've seen that one. That's a bit much. Yeah, because if I'm stuck with like having to look from the top down, that's gonna suck. That's gonna suck a lot. Like this one might be pretty good, if you know, at least from the top, because that's like kind of dark, kind of. No, okay, not really. Blizzard, I need a black crate. Can y'all hook me up? Black crate. Or like just a dark solid color. If I can find that, I'm gonna buy like a couple hundred of those. Yeah, I'm gonna need a couple hundred. Okay, those don't work either. Because what I really do, because the last, I think this is the one that, this is similar to the one we were looking at earlier. Yeah, the last thing I want to do is set this up and then take my phone and then it doesn't work. Oh, that'd be so sick. There's one that I can dye. Oh, good question. Okay, so I think there's a tag for dyeable items only. Yes. So carved wooden crate. All right, so let's see if I have a card. I do. Oh shit. Oh, and it's placed like this too. Okay, so and it looks and it's shaped the same way. Okay, so can I customize this into? Okay. Oh, that's good. Oh, blacker. Oh, baby. Oh, and I have two of them too. So let's put down another one. Okay, so this one, this can work, maybe. Yeah, because the way that they're set now the problem is I need to, make a QR code. Free QR code generator. So let's see how complicated this gets. Okay, I want a freer one. Give me something that's like super easy, dude. Okay. Okay, so I need to count how many squares this is. That feels hard. But this is a lot though. I think this is like more than what this wall will allow. Fuck. Is it okay? Can I do like a link shortener? Can I make that even closer? Shorter? So I'll take this, I'll go to tiny URL. Okay, what's an easy one? Come on, dude. Okay, so here's another shot. This one is a little bit shorter. No, it's not shorter. Fuck. It's about 30 by 30. So 900 squares. Fuck, dude. Okay, so let's... Yeah, that's not gonna work. You found a mini QR code generator? Oh, yeah. Okay, so oh god. 200 QR code settings. Uh, width and height. Okay, I'm not quite sure how this works. So data to encode. So is here is where I do it. So I'll put in like this. Okay, that does not help. I need this. Dot? No, square. I want squares. Otherwise I'll lose my sanity here. So how come I can set the width and height? Set to low, error correction for simpler patterns. Low. Okay. I guess this is just the image, right? But so how big is this? I can't tell. But if anything, like it shows like how much space that I'd be using for like, you know, like here's the you know, these are the spaces basically. I can square the corners. Oh, here. Square, 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 square. I don't see where I can square it. Or does it just look like that? No. Dot type? That totally made it look round. That too. This one? Nope. That didn't do it either. At least the rounded image. I think I'm kind of... I mean, I'm only using this as a reference anyway. So... okay, how do I save the image then? Okay, export to PNG. And show me. Okay, so... You know, I kind of like how this image looks because I could actually see the divides and I can count that way. Yeah, I just want to see how many boxes I need. So, you know, I like this image better. I can very... Okay, I can't really see it. I thought I could, but I guess not. So, how many boxes is this, chat? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Looks like 25. So 100. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, damn. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, okay. If this doesn't work across, then I'm screwed. Or then I'll have to resize it, which sucks, man. So let me try this again. So let me take these 2 boxes, and then I'll resize both of these to like, let's just do this for now as a control. And we have like these this close together, right? Which is like too much. But if I were to change these to 50, then that could work. And then I'll take these and I'll, you know, I don't have the stuff on me, but ideally I would want to make these black. So make that black, make that black, make that black. Actually, I don't have to worry. I could save on some ink if I if I just change this and this, right? So that'll work. Now, as for moving these, So this still works. So now, if I set all these at 50%, now where am I at? So 25, right? So now it's like, so now I'm counting by single segment. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22. Oh, it's just short. No. Okay, so how can I? Okay, what can I do here? Actually, no. You know what I could do? I could just overlap this because I can just perfectly overlap these just fine. There's no buffer or whatnot, so that's good. Good. The website looks like a 24-hour service. No. Oh, that would ruin me, dude. Okay, that's not gonna work. If the QR code expires. Wait, how does QR code expire? Oh, it's the website that I put in that might expire. Okay. Okay, so let's try this again. Let's make sure that I'm in a good spot. Okay, so this is as short as it gets. Did that change the number of things though? I think it did. Oh shit. It like totally went up in complexity there. Ugh. No. Okay, so I'll be able to tell because the size here will change. Ugh. God, so I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17 to work with. I need to somehow get 17 characters back. Or I need to somehow shorten this to 17, which I don't think I'll be able to do. Fuck. Why do I have such a long, stupid name for my YouTube channel? God damn it. Oh, if there's one that lasts forever, then that will work. So let me see if that side works. Get my link for free. I have to make an account. So much. It costs money to maintain it, you son of a... But let's play with it. Okay, so this will stick. But I gotta pay for it? That's doo-doo. I ain't paying for this. I ain't gonna pay for an experiment. You know what I mean, dude? Fuck. Okay, so... how many things do I have to work with here? All right. How big is this one now? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, this is the same size. Yeah, I think it's the same size. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 20. Yeah, I think. Okay, let me do one more count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. God, what did I do? Oh, no. I screwed something up. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23. Yeah, so it's still 25. So it could be shorter, but it doesn't have to be shorter. Hmm. 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 So when the time comes and I make this thing, I'm gonna use these boxes, whatever they're called, and I need a fuck ton of them. So I don't need 25 times 25 because, as you can see, like there's empty spaces. So I'm gonna use. So this is gonna be the space that I'll actually use, or these are where I'm actually going to place items or whatever. And I don't know what the hell I would do there. I guess I would just fill it in the same way. And then the rest is like empty space. So I'd only be using like, I guess, half of this. 25 times 25 is a lot. But divide that by 2 and then it's not as much. Okay, I'm just guesstimating here, so 312. So it's gonna take up 300 or so of my budget. Just reprogram Bob to rearrange the code every single week. Oh, that would suck if I have to like keep changing it. Oh, that would stink. But no, I can use my actual code to do it. It's just gonna take that much more time. That's all. Thankfully, and hopefully these things will work. I'll be really upset. How about a barcode? It's not a bad idea. Actually, well, let's see. It really depends on like barcode maker. Create barcodes for free. Sure. Okay, there's all sorts of different. Okay, I don't even know if like phones can like track all kinds of barcodes or if they only do QR codes. That's not, no way. It's not gonna fit. Yeah, that's not gonna do. I need like the whole damn room, or I need like multiple hallways. Yeah, that's not gonna do it, unfortunately. Nope. Because I was just looking, I was like, okay, this is, because I need, I need the appropriate line length or width. I'm sorry, and then I need the appropriate gaps too. Yeah, that's a bit much. I can see why QR codes are a thing, because you can like compress them a little bit. Even the smallest shape won't work. I mean, I don't think I'm really worried about much anymore, because I can use these boxes, and if I reduce all of them down to 50%, then I can place them. So this whole process is going to be like, okay, dude, I got to get these boxes, right? And you know what? If I could, can I find these boxes? What are these things called again? This is called a, okay, is it not the Elven one? Carved wooden crate. Carved wooden crate. I can get these. Oh, they're free. Oh, no, they're not free, but I can buy them. And it's here in the Alliance area. So let's go. Yeah, they cost like 25. And I think I can, well, according to PTR, I think I can learn them right away. But I also need to buy a bunch of ink too. And I think I think there are some debug vendors that let me buy this now. Dude, let's do it. Let's make a QR code right now. We got time. Okay. Crate. Carved wooden crate. There we go. I can't shift by. Okay, so I learned it immediately. Okay. I remember let's see. I'm dreaming of a tall floor elfy mystical library for my house. Do you think there's a decor for that? Yes. Yes, there is. Yeah, 25 per. Can I track this easily? Oh no, it's not. Let's see. Okay, my thing is not working at all. Damn it. Yeah, I'll just keep going. Where's our guild housing channel? I think once it's up, I can put it up, but there's not much we can post. I need to figure out the name though. The name of the name of our neighborhood is going to be, I can only think of two things. One name is the Yard. That was something that Festies brought up, and I liked it. It kind of stuck with me a bit. And then the other one is boring sounding. It's just called Prison of Warcraft. That's it. I'll put up a guild thing. Go to guild chat, idiot. Okay, so how do I make a poll again? I did this just a bit ago. Create poll. The Soldier Boys. No. And I'll all right. If I need 25 times 25, no, I think I'm guesstimating that I'm only going to need half of it, right? Because only certain parts of it are going to use a I'm going to be filling in space. You know what I mean? I don't know how many things I have. I'm just going to keep going. But yeah, I do need to buy a whole bunch of whatever the hell ink will work with it. All right, I think that's at least a good start. I don't know if I'll be able to finish this today or not, but I'll try. Die crafter. I thought there was a shoot. Was there? I could have swore there was a placeholder person that let me buy a whole bunch of ink stuff, but I'm not seeing any. Damn. Curses. I might be screwed. Have I tried Platinator yet? I have no idea what that is. Was there a debug person? Let me look at Let me look at the build notes. I could have swore I saw something about ink. Plato replacement supposedly works at midnight. Cool. I mean, somehow I doubt it's going to give all the functionality that people want, but yeah. Okay, I'm just trying to find the word ink. Or dye. Hello, dye. There's a test vendor near the dye station to sell all the dye. The dye is not... Okay, there is not a dye... Okay, maybe they're in the Horde one? That'll work. Blaze, I need the vendor. Souls, Swifties, or Soul? No, that doesn't sound cool. Breezeway? Nah. All right. Please give, yeah, so if I can't get an ink vendor, then I'm kind of like screwed. I don't think I want to go through the trouble of also farming for all the materials that I need for the inks. It's a lot of ink. Oh, I'm sorry, dye. I keep conflating that. It's a lot of dye that I'd need. So the dye person is like here-ish. There's the dye crafter. And I don't see anyone selling... I don't see a debug person selling dye. Dyes are working once again. That's cool. Yeah, I think they removed the vendor. Sad. I missed my chance to buy hella stuff. Fuck. Because otherwise... oh, wrong guy. It's the dive. Oh, you're cute. I know we were into housing and stuff, but Soul, you already have ideas on how you'll set up your neighborhood. What do you mean by that, Lo-Fi? I mean, it's going to be a guild neighborhood. For sure. Oh, no, it's a decor vendor. I need a black dye pigment. I did manage to transfer my main character, but he doesn't have stuff on him. So, crap. And then, to make... Wait. So it says I can be a scribe or an alchemist to, I guess, use this, but then what does an alchemist do to make pigments? So if I go to classic, okay, so I can just make pigments this way too. Okay. And I have some azurite. And I'm pretty sure my main does not have any of these things on hand either. But boy, I'll be burning through like whatever I got. Like Death Blossom is probably what I have the most of. Oh, your Cerulean seeds. Oh, shit. I can't... Damn, I can't do character copy. I just don't have a lot of stuff. Curses. Community based or guild based or something else. It's going to be... Oh, well, I decided early on. It's going to be a guild neighborhood. I saw that there are options to open it up for and make it public, but if it becomes public, then you can't make it a guild thing again. So that's not going to work. So what I might kind of consider doing is I'm going to make it a guild neighborhood, but if people like here from our community, if they want to join the guild for the sake of having a house in the guild neighborhood, maybe I'd be cool with that. But I'm still on the fence about it. So, but I don't think it's going to be like a public neighborhood. I like having the control, or I will like having the control. Yeah, 3,000 Cs. Do you have 3,000 Cs on the alpha? If you do, I'll take them from you. So I guess I can make stuff. But yeah, damn, I should have done this vendor stuff when I had the opportunity. But no, well. They get last come for plots if so. Oh no, I'm going to make it a guild neighborhood first, no matter what. And then at some point, right? At some point, I would do. And in the end, like if push comes to shove, like I'll have the control to be like, okay, that person's been inactive for a while. They're not doing anything. And then I can just like kick them out. I know if someone wants that plot, then they can take it. So. They don't have to be black and white. They can be customized with different colors as long as there's sufficient. You know what? Yeah, let's at least try and do it. This will be like step one. Because if I can at least place these items the way that I want to, okay, cool, that's a good step. And then I'll dye things if it doesn't work out. It's not like I have to like get in all the steps, you know, right away. Can you go to Orgrimmar and Stormwind to get the herbs? No, unfortunately. Oh, that's right. YouTube chat is not showing up in my thing at all. Dude, I'm sorry, YouTube chat. Damn. Hold on. Let me make sure I can make you guys visible. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, let me close the bot. And then I'll try reopening it, and then we'll see if it works. Because that sucks for you guys. I feel hella bad. All right. There y'all are. But I still want the chat to show up on my usual thing. Secondary chat is damn. Burn. Okay. So I at least have chat up. We'll make it work. It probably has something to do with me disconnecting and all that earlier. Anyway, so here we are. And how many things do I have? I have 380 crates. Let's get to work. Okay, so okay, let me find this one. Okay, so was it this one? Is this permanent? Yeah. Let me see if I can find a Okay, so this one shouldn't expire. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I think this one is also like 25. All right, so this is it. This better work. This better work. Okay. Fuck, this is gonna this is gonna be daunting, dude. Because I'm gonna lay down crates first, right? Shitload of crates. Oh, okay, let me see if this works. I doubt this is gonna work, but if I can go to advanced mode and resize a bunch of these at once, no, that's not gonna. Okay, no, actually, no. Let me select these and then switch to advanced mode. And it's only just one. Fuck. Okay, so I got to do it for each and every one. You know, here's, you know what would help, dude? This is where it'd be cool to have, like, helpers. Right? If someone can be on here and be like, all right, I'll place the stuff, and I just need someone to, like, resize these for me. Oh, that would be such a big help, man. I'd have laborers. Okay. The 3 corners should be able to be 1 crate each if you color and size them right. Maybe that's not a big deal. I don't mind using multiple crates just to create like a 9x9 sort of thing. Like that's not a problem. I can live with that. Okay, so yeah, let's get to work, I guess. So I'll start here. Yeah, I'll start here. 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll take these. Oop. Wait, okay, problem. Okay, there we go. So right. More crates. Mark all your corners first. Well, it kind of like this bar is gonna bother me, but I think we're okay. But I'm just gonna kind of like go up the rows. You know, I want to start with making like this corner. I guess I could do that too, but I feel like if I at least do 1 column, then I have like a good basis for aligning things. The last thing I want to do is miscount and I make the corners and I'm like, oh fuck, I messed everything up. Yeah, so if I could just do 1 column's worth, you know, like then that would, I think that'll be a good baseline. Or like I'll work my way up, you know, and I'll place everything in and then I'll work across, and then that'll be like that'll be a good, you know, setting up my X and Y axis basically. So, but yeah. This part sucks. Like, yo, Blizzard, this is where I would want like a bajillion hotkeys or something like that. Like, I want to just go, you know, just burr all these crates in. Because like here I am, I'm like just throwing stuff over. Boop, boop, boop. 1450 item. Yeah, it's gone up. It's gone up. All right, so I think this is more than enough. So see, thank goodness for the shift click. And I'm able to at least quickly like resize these things, but you know, this is where I'm like, okay, I want to be, it'd be great if I can select multiple items and do it. But this sort of behavior is also very niche. Who in their right mind will do this? So Breezy would. All right. But it's just a lot of busy work. Setting like these things up. You know what? Let me do a sanity check. I want to make sure this QR code works. Let That'd be pretty shit, right? Okay, it works. Cool. I'd be tilted. I'd be like, wow. There goes my morning. There goes my morning. This seems big, but oh. Because I mean, this is already like 4, 8. Yeah, so I'll have the space. I'm not worried about space. I hope. It's like, oh, you're just like 1 pixel off, so you just got to move everything up by 1. We have the corner. Center it on the wall. I'm not going to center on the wall, dude. I don't need to. I shouldn't need to. But also, this looks really bright. I don't know how this is going to... I don't know if it's going to pick up, dude. Oh, well. Okay, so now I'm going to work my way... I'm going to work my way up. Okay, you know, here, let me... I don't want to do this. Let me... So you guys can see, too, like, where I'm at. That'll be kind of, like, fun. Come on. There's my window capture. There it is. Wait, where is it? There we go. All right, so all right, so y'all know what I'm what I'm trying to do here. Okay, so I'm gonna work my way up now. I shouldn't have crates like this far out, but I don't want to accidentally like click on other stuff. I don't want to actually accidentally click on the wall. Then I'll feel very silly. Okay, so there. Right, and more crates. Maybe, okay, actually there's one more I can place here. So that goes there. All right. More crates. Up by 1 pixel. This is not going to take me 4 hours. I fully expect to get this done before stream's over. Right? It's like, I got like an hour and some. Whoops. And this is the kind of busy work that I've been wanting to do because it's going to give me a bit more of that proficiency. You know, you know, it's like any video game. You start getting used to the controls, you get a better handle of how to do things naturally. But then also this will, you know, if this works, especially if this works, I'll cut this into a video and be like, oh yeah, okay, cool. So I made a fucking QR code in in the housing. And you know, leave my commentary and all that stuff in. But it'll be a supercut, of course. I'm not gonna be on like this whole time. Okay, so we got this stuff. So now we are making these this kind of joint here. All right, so there's that, and then we go up one. Boom. And this looks like a little baby square. And then we go across. Actually, no. I don't want to go there yet. I should build up a little bit. Or I should come back here a bit. That's there. Ooh, too small. No, wait. No, I fucked something up. Boom, boom, boom. I think that went too high. Yeah, so I think that goes down there. And that will... Is this shape right? So, boom. I know Chatelet is gonna like drive me insane here. I know you guys are helping. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1. That goes there. Okay, I think we fixed it. I think it's fixed, right? This little guy is somehow got lost. 50. In the corner of the wall, you're off by 1? In the corner? How is this off? No, this looks fine. Right? Oh, up a bit. Okay. Oh, that I'm not worried about yet. I know I know there's like one thing that's missing. Yeah, like this one. Oops. So like this one is a bit too far up. And I think, yeah. So, ta-dong. You guys are excellent helpers. I know that because of stream delay, like it gets all screwed up and all that. But don't worry, you're helping. It's like Legos, man. This is straight up. Just like Legos. Let me do this busy work, and then I'll see if you guys are pointing out any issues. I wonder if they've done any internal testing to see if this stuff works. Okay. Have I looked at mini QR codes? I want something that'll last. So that's the thing. Those mini QR codes, they expire, and that's going to be all bad. Yeah. And that one is boom, boom. And then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Boom. And then I'll come back down for now. So this is going across. And then this one goes 2 over. No, that's not right. That was just 1 over. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, that looks okay, I think. Let me make this bigger for you guys. That's for your guys' sanity. I might have to shrink them down to 25. I mean, it's using this this I'm not worried about so far. So far, I'm not that worried about it. I want to see if it works. But if I shrink it down to 25, then I'm like kind of screwed, because if I were to like, yeah, let me show you guys. So if I were to shrink this down to 25, like, see how the movement gaps, the padding isn't there. So just because I resize it, it doesn't mean that it's going to, it doesn't mean the padding changes. So then I'd have to use advanced mode to fit it in, and that's just not going to work. So that's the reason why I'm leaving it at 50. Because this way, like, I'm just working with like 1 square. Otherwise, I would go insane. Can I shrink the grid on the wall? No. It's not the kind of feedback that I'd want to give, like, hey, Blizz, this needs to work so I can make a QR code. It's not, just my opinion. I don't think that would work so great. Okay, so I'll leave that thing sticking out. But I want to kind of like work my way back up again. And as we get higher, I'm going to have to like make an elevation so I can like have a easier time placing stuff. But as long as I can, I'm not going to worry about this. Well, I'll worry about the square a little bit later, I suppose. Okay, so, but now that we're here, and actually, there we go. That'll help. Where was I? Doing this thing across, do that. I'm here, so let's put that there, and then 3. So boom, and I need more crates. You know what'd be cool? Is if I can go to advanced mode and set the size before I even place it. Oh, that'd be so good too, man. That'd be hella dope. Oop. Nope. Okay, so this music sounds very epic for for what I'm doing. Oh, that's 40. No. All right. Okay, so I was so that is 1, 2, 3, 2 across. 2. One down. One across. I need this. Okay, hold on. I need this picture bigger on my end too. So. All right. It's a bit too small on my screen now. So I'm like, oh shit. Okay, so I think I want to leave that alone for now. I think I'm going to build this box. So yeah. So I'm gonna go across, and it doesn't seem like it's okay. It's not sticking out. That's good. So, but yeah, now I gotta kind of like pan back a little bit. Okay, having to change my angle like this so many times, it sucks. Yeah, I gotta kind of improve on where I place my boxes here. 'Cause that's 1, 2, 3, and then I'll just put that there as a reference point because I know where the box like ends up being. All right. Yeah, there's okay. Yeah, I definitely got to work on this. Or actually, you know, I can't just like throw stuff here on the wall for now, right? Yeah, duh. It's not like I have to deal with gravity, all right? Okay, so now I am building the other parts of this thing here. And then this seems to line up good. So far, so good. And I need more boxes. Actually, more boxes. It's like paint. You know, you just throw in paint onto like your little pad thing, and then you deal with it later. So that, because in this case, you know, I just want stuff to, oh shit, I just want stuff to reach for. I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anything up there. All right. Oops. All right, back to work. So we are assembling this middle box here. So we have, oh shit. Let's try that again. So, you know, we're trying to carefully place this thing here. Is that right? Okay, that's even. That's good. So, see, this is where I'd really like a no clip mode, because now I'm running into a different sort of issue. Let's see. So I think this will do. So let me yeah. Okay, that's what I get when I can't see my own freaking character. Okay. Okay, so that should help a little bit. because once I get to this I guess this elevation will be like a little frustrating, but maybe it'd be easier if I build from the top down, so that way I don't have to deal with the clipping, like I don't have to deal with like the, you know, with the cursor kind of trying to stack things on top of each other. So if I build in a downward direction, that might do a little better. Yeah, that looks fine. So we're learning. Build down, not up. That would help. Any others? Okay, there's some other boxes. Oh, there's a there's like a random box like right there too. Hello. All right. Cool. And more boxes. I'll let you deal with some of the sounds too. They're not very loud, so. All right. So what I'll do once I finish this box is I'm going to just go across over to the next big box, and then I'm gonna start building my way down, because especially at these higher altitudes, it's, you know, it can get cumbersome, and I don't have the luxury of, I mean, it's not even a luxury. Advanced mode won't help me there. Like, that's just gonna get messy. All right, so boom. All right, so now let's just kind of go across now. So space, space, boom, one space, boom, and then we have 3, 1, 2, 3. Skip 2 spaces, 1, 2, and then we place another one, which is 2. 2 spaces again, 1, 2, place, 1 gap, and then here we are. So now we are making the third box. So and we're out of boxes again. This will be fun to time lapse. So it does help once you start getting a handle for the hotkeys, or of course you can customize them on your own. So like when you shift between the normal decorate mode and advanced, it's just a question of, okay, you're just hitting 1 or 2, but then there's like sub selections you make as well. So when I'm changing my tool to resize stuff, I hit 2 to go to advanced mode, and then shift 3 to switch to the resizing mode inside that. So some people, they'll opt to like, oh, let me just use like a single hotkey to maybe switch to both advanced and resizing mode. I'm not entirely sure if that's a thing, but I think that'd be helpful for people who want that additional control. So, all right, so let's move that out of the way. And we're building a happy little box. A happy little QR code box. I'm really worried about this beam though. I don't want to be worried, but I'm extremely worried about the beam. That it's going to be a problem. Like if it blends in, if the contrast isn't enough, then it's like, oh man, these crates need to be black. But also, if I were to change the graphic settings and make it darker, make these more pronounced, maybe that will help too. But I don't know. Okay, so we have the 3 boxes. Can I paint the beam? I don't believe so. I'm kind of stuck with this. So like this is as generic as it gets. So I have no choice but to live with the beam. Otherwise, I would be using like a smaller QR code, which I also don't really want to do. Okay, so let's place what I have for now, and then I'll make more stuff. So let's make this happy little chair shape over here. And I'm out of stuff. Yep, I'm out of stuff. Okay. Crates. Oops, not that crate. Let me just get that out of the way. Go away. You're not wanted, crate. Sorry. But also, there's the fact that these are like different colored things, and I don't know if that's going to confuse the code. Ultimately, it might be because of that this code won't work, but we'll find out. Maybe it's the blues that it'll detect, and then the code will work, but I don't know. What's the QR code? Porn site, obviously. Where else would I want to take you guys? Or share it to my PayPal donation page. No, it's just the channel. Just my channel. I double checked the code to make sure that the code does in fact work. It's from it was taken from the Adobe site, so it's legit, or it won't expire or anything like that. They're all permanent, and it's not a shortener either. So I didn't want to deal with that either. Because like, what if this works? If it works, I don't want to be like, oh man, this code only worked for like a week and like that was it. That would be that'd be kind of sad. I want something that will stand for until the end of time. It won't. But, okay, so that one. Place one more. Skip 1. 3 across. Lots of gaps here. And I'll just finish this chair for fun. Chair! Yay! And then, so here, we'll make a happy little square to fill this out. Yep. We skip 1 and go all the way across. Sort of. But we fall just short of the chair. So, boop. Okay, this fills out okay. That's okay, that's okay. I think we're good so far. Yeah. Down to just had a spike on a lot of surfaces. Oh no, no. YouTube chat's not being friendly, so I'm having a very hard time keeping up with both chats. So the whole beam in the middle wall will prevent it from working. We'll see. We'll see. You know, ultimately, like if I had dyes to work with, then I would dye all these black, and then that would probably create the contrast that I need. But yeah, this might kill it. And if it does, then we know, and then I'll be sad. But then but we still have some ammo left. Okay, so skip place, skip place. Cool. So that takes care of that side over there. And then I'll put one here. And one right there. Ooh, it's sticking out kind of funny. Wait, is this different? That's a different size, I think. Yeah. Boom. All right. Back to the crates. Woo woo. What's going to suck is that as much as I would want to leave it as a surprise to myself, when I get close to finishing, or when I do finish, y'all are going to whip your phones out and like try to take a picture and be like, dude, it's not working. And oh, I'll feel spoiled. But it's okay. I'm the copium king. I got to mentally prepare myself for every situation. And if anything, this is feedback for Blitz. Like, yo, give me some dyes, man. Give me some stuff to work with. Or maybe I'll go through all the effort to like dye all this stuff. But that's rough. That's rough. I don't have my gathering character, because otherwise I would go to I would take you know, one of the Dragonflight or War Within gatherers that I have, because they'll be able to get the most quantity of stuff, and that's what it's all about for collecting dyes. It's just quantity. The faster you can get stuff, the better. Goes down one, and then this thing has like kind of little feats, sort of. This goes down there. Then 2 up. Just under the chair. Okay, good. I just want to finish this like top row here, because I'm like, this is where all my anxiety is, because I'm like, this might kill it. This might not make it work at all. I think that's it for the top. So now I'm kind of working my way down a bit. And then that. Okay, let me go left to right, because I'm like confusing myself now. So this is all empty till I hit here. So that's fine. All this seems fine. So now I'm here. So now I am going 1. Okay, I'm making kind of a boxy shape-ish. Down, and then I'm gonna go across a couple times, 3 times, and then down 1. So now this is like it's like a car. It's not a car. No, it's more like a gun. Like you hold it like that. Yeah, it's a gun. Anyway, More crates. More crates. How's my room budget? It's very high. Okay, you guys can't see it there, but there it is. My room budget is 330 out of 1450. So I'm good. I got plenty of space, plenty of room. And I got plenty of crates to finish the job. At least I'm pretty sure. But I could always just buy some more. No big deal. Oop. There we go. This sounds like a Legion Dalaran music, right? Where we all get onto our mounts and do laps and laps and laps and laps again. And then, nope, we got declined for our key, so keep doing laps. Oh boy. Alright, I think we're good to go. We started the car. And we are kind of like snaking our way back up a bit. Oop, that looks funny. There we go. Okay, we have that shape, and then we have another happy kind of box there. And then let's go back up here again. So boom, boom, one more diagonal thing here. That's fine. And then we go down one, across, skip one, skip two, place, skip one, skip two, place, then blank. There's sort of an L shape that's over there. We'll step backwards, go this way. Blank, blank, place, place, blank, and place. Oof, I'm like getting disoriented here. So, oh no, it's off. Oh shit. Something's off here. So, boom, boom, blank, no gaps there. Boom, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then gap. Blank. Yeah, I fucked something up here. Where did I screw up? The 4 square needs to move up and right. You're right. Yeah. So it connects like here. And I think that fixes it. I think we're good now. Good. Okay. Now that I'm in like the middle, ugh. You know, maybe I should get better reference points, and I should like just build down, and then I'll deal with the middle later, because I'm like, it's kind of disorienting me here. Yeah, so I think I'll work my way down. We'll see if that is like a disaster. So boom, and then do that again. And there's a little tooth that comes out there, and I'll just keep going straight down from here. As soon as I get more crates. I wonder if I will run out. I mean, I can get more, but I figured that I would just be able to like that the QR code is pretty much half the space, and then the rest of it is empty space. That was kind of the guesstimation there. A few weeks ago, I was joking, half joking about this whole QR code thing, and I was telling folks, you know, I'm not going to do it because it's just a lot of effort that might all be for naught, because they might do a server wipe or something like that. I mean, there's a good chance we may move into alpha, and from that, everything that I'm making here will be like destroyed, which will kind of suck, but that's testing for you. But I've also just been very, very curious about whether this will work or not. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So I did that one. Okay, so now it's 1, 2, 3, and then it's gonna make that U shape-ish. But I'm gonna keep going down. 1, 2, 3. Skip 1, place that, and we're good there, kind of. Yeah. Okay, so let's continue building our way down. So starting from here, I go all the way across. Right? And then I make this like really chunky block structure here. I'm already out of stuff. I think I'm almost ready to come down from this platform too, so I can go back to using the floor for placing my parts. Oop. Okay, there it is. Sometimes it's either me misclicking or something, but like I'll end up dropping a box. So that's why sometimes it'll end up in a kind of a weird spot sometimes. But I think also to like actually test the QR code, I'll need to get back onto an elevation, because the angle might, well, maybe the angle won't matter too much. Phones are smart. I'm kind of relying on that too. Well, phones are smart. They can, you know, they got strong sensors, and you know, they can figure shit out. Okay, so here I am up here again. So I'm doing like a 3x3, and then it's going to go down by 2 things. So for a total of 4. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that kind of comes across. There's a thingy that connects here. Yeah, and then skip 1, go down. All right. That takes care of that part, sort of. So we skip down, go down here. We make this L shape, or R shape. Skip 1, go down. Skip 1 here, go down. That connects there. Down. Down for the U shape here. So let me make sure I have this looking okay. That looks okay. Yeah, I think all of that stuff looks okay. So now we go down some more. 1, 2, 3 blanks, and then the fourth goes here, and then it makes this sort of not really plus shape here. And that's what I mean by a plus. Little baby plus. And then I'll leave this alone here. I'm just going to go down this direction. And I think something just goes there. All right, more boxes. Where's the QR code send me to? It's a surprise. See, if this was a sponsored stream, it would send you there. But then I would need a ridiculous code for that. Those codes are like, yeah, there's not enough space in the house. Hell, there probably wouldn't even be enough budget for those kinds of codes. Then I would pay for a link shortener. Oops. Oop. 50. Okay, so let me finish this bottom part here. So this comes out there, so there's kind of a square shape we're making right here. Fused with another square, kind of. That sticks up one. Okay, so that takes care of that part. And then here, there's this curious kind of square-ish shape, but it's a negative space. So if I'm going here, and then there, and we start going across, and then there's a spot here. So now I just need to make this shape that goes all the way around that little dot. Okay, so I think I can get rid of that for now. I'm still kind of high, or that's still kind of high, but it's okay. I'll just finish this quadrant, and then I'll go back up there, and I keep building. I think we're gonna run out of boxes. I might need to go out and get some more, man. I think I dropped one too somewhere. There it is. Oh, dropped another one. Damn it. Okay, so I guess it's... So you can click, you can do a single click and then click again, or you can click drag. So I think I just need to be consistent on what I do there so I can prevent myself from making those sorts of mistakes. And you'll find your own way of doing it too. You'll know once you try this out and then you feel the difference when you're trying to, like, you know, apply or place multiple things at once, or multiples of the same thing consecutively, like beams, bars, walls, stuff like that. I mean, it really highlights like how it'd be cool to have a duplicate option, or like a, you know, an easy duplicate, but it really depends. I'm doing this hundreds of times. Not everyone's going to do that though, for whatever it is that they're going to build, unless they want to make a QR code too. You know, so good luck. All right, so I wanted to make this box shape because it's just screaming at me, and then I'll like build my way across and down it. So it's gonna seem chaotic, but we'll work with it. So 1, 2, 3, and then this goes all the way down, all the way down. And this goes all the way across up to this gap here. I'll just put that down in advance. And fuck, man. More boxes. I think I can doing the click drag option. I think that feels a little bit faster, but I also, as you can see, I'm finding myself like overlapping boxes a lot too. So that might bite me in the ass later. Let's see how much it does. Because it's not like I can easily click through everything. And then I'm catching myself having to change angles, and I'm still being pretty fast though. I think that's all of them. Wouldn't it be better if you put a grid on the QR code? Yeah. But that's more busy work. So skip one, go up. This thing has like feet. And okay, let's finish going across there. This will have a square-ish thing to it. Is this part done? It looks good. One box is not 50. Oh, I think there's, well, I think here they should be, because it would really stand out. But I think one of these box I haven't resized yet. But yeah, everything looks okay. Yeah. Was my eyes playing tricks? It could easily be that, dude. I'm kind of like frazzled myself. I'm like, ooh boy, this is a lot. Okay, so let's round out this bottom here. So skip 1, skip 2, and place. And on the other end, skip 1 and 2 and place. Yeah, some of these things have not been resized yet. And there's like, okay, those are different boxes. I just want to get out of the way. All right, so we're just going to take this all the way across. That in perspective messes with us too. It's like, okay, here's a box and that's 50, and then both of these boxes here are 50. You know what I mean? So that can throw us off pretty easily too. You know, one thing I can possibly do, I can take like a white, you know, I can take a bright piece of something or other and then just place it over this beam and clip it through in such a way that it erases this but preserves everything else. So I can do that too. There's hope. There is hope beyond what I'm able to do here. Okay, more boxes. More boxes. I am 100% gonna run out of boxes. And click drag definitely feels safer. If I want to pull out multiple things at once to work with later, click drag is safe, like, because otherwise you might run the risk of phasing something through, and then it's like, oh, where is it? Then you have to go into advanced mode and look through the list of all this stuff. Because like here, if we go through the decor list, we have a lot of crates. We have a ton of crates. So hopefully they'll work on that a little bit more, and make it so that for those of us who might have like tons of like different things, tons of like the same things, it'll be easier to manage and find stuff. But I think that's more like that's going to be more of an advanced thing. Like once we have like tons of stuff to place down, tons of stuff that we're placing down, maybe it'd be cool if it can detect if we're in a room. Like, hey, here you are in this room, and then here's like the list of stuff that is in this room. Maybe that could work. Oop, 50. All right. So now we are making our way up. So that goes there. We do this little sort of Tetris shape here. Goes across 3. Just like a Tetris shape. Hey! This goes 3 up. And then we'll work our way back here. Make this square. Work our way up, 1 over. And then we make a 3 by 3-ish thing. So that's 3. One little nubbin sticks out to kind of connect this. One other little nubbin sticks out right here. And then we are going across 1, 2, and then we're going up 3, which is already 1, and then 2, and then 3. And boxes. What sucks is that I'm not doing a recording, so this is going to be I'm gonna have to do like some edits to make sure the audio doesn't get all jacked up when I like time lapse this and all that. But the stream footage will be good enough. Okay, so these are all my boxes. I went through about 300 some boxes. And this is just WoW music that I'm playing, so YouTube isn't going to care if I'm playing this stuff. It'll be fine. All right. Okay, so this part is pretty good. Let's kind of let's go back here and finish things off on this side. So we're going up 1. No, yes. I'll put this here, and now I know we're going across to connect these. So now we go up 1 here, and we build across, up 1, across again, and then we go down and connect with the funny box. And this funny box actually fills out some more. Yeah, so all the way here. That sticks up a little bit. Skip 1, place. Place. And then 1 goes up here, and I got a little bit more. So, okay, so from here, it's here, and then Blue, fill up, blank, there. And this is going to be like a plus. This is going to be like a squares will be here. And I'm out of boxes. Oh, we're getting there, dude. We're getting there. All right. Ah. So I think like 100 more boxes should be good. Well, I'm just gonna spam click. It's not like I can see like what my count is anyway. Okay, so I forget who. Oh, here we go. Carved wooden crate. A cool tool would be to pre-size them before. Yeah, I was saying that earlier, where it'd be really cool if we can like set the size of the thing before dragging it out. If that's a thing, then I would love to find out how or how to figure it out. But I don't think it's a thing. Wow, so much work. I know, God, we could just ask a website to make these codes too. All right. This should be it. All right. Where was I? Actually, no. I know where I was. I was placing more damn crates. All right. So I'm pretty confident that I don't have any like critical errors, like, you know, oh, the whole thing's off by 1 square. I think we've gotten past all that. Now it's just like trying to look for things that might be missing. Like, did I just like overlook a certain spot? And I'd like to think I haven't, but part of knowing or not knowing is, you know, if the code doesn't work, it might be because of the beam, it might be because of the colors. Not sure, but hopefully it's not because I made an error. That's going to be kind of a kind of a pain in the ass to find. Okay, so I am here-ish, I think. Yes, I'm here. So now we're going like 3 across. And I think everything here should be good. I'm not worried about this. I think everything here is good. So now it's just this middle part that I need to path out. So let's find out where I need to be. So they are here. And then we're making like a 2x3 kind of thing here. Yeah. We go up 1, we go a little across. We leave that gap here and go up 1, up 2, and then we go like that. 1 and 2. And then here's another kind of a 3 by 2 by 3 shape-ish. Or we're basically just kind of filling this out that I built before. Right? And then there's like a little bit, there's like one that I need to place there. Okay. Mower. All right. Fix the beam. Oh, you're talking about like that thing up there? I'll get around to it. I wanna finish and test first, because for all I know, it might work like right away. So I might as well give it a shot first, and then we'll make modifications and stuff. Because yeah, I can't effectively obscure the beam. Why is there a giant QR code on the screen? Just in case Chad is interested in correcting me, because I have made some errors, and they've been a big help with making sure I keep my shit right. Okay, so where was I? I was like here-ish. So this is like the 3 by. Nope, that's not it. Was this one? Okay, here we go. This is where I was. So, boom. And now let's go back down here because there's this kind of like curious shape that kind of comes together. So I have a 1 up and then make a crap. Okay, now I make a 1 up, 1 more. Oop. Okay, I think I can see what this is referring to. So boom, boom. One that goes across. Oof, I'm like getting a little disoriented here. Okay, so that one, that one, that one, that goes down 1. This here is empty. That goes there. And then 1, 2, and over. 1, 2, 3, 4. That goes down. And 1 more. And then I kind of go across a little bit. Wait, no, gotta wait. 2. Okay, so that's 1, 2, down, down, 1, 2. And this actually goes up to connect to that box. I'm like so disorganized now. I just voicing things. Oh, this will just go here. This will go here. Oh man. Talk about eyeballing it, man. Sheesh. I still got half an hour before the stream's over. I mean, I'm gonna keep going until I get this thing working, but see, this didn't take hours and hours. You know, we're like almost done. I'm just getting to the parts where I can like kind of like mess up easily. Oops. Yeah, this is what happens when like when I just stack boxes. Like I'll start to like misclick or I'll accidentally click on the slider. That'll like screw me up some. Is that everything? That's everything. Okay. All right. So where was I in this fucking monstrosity? And what sucks too is that like, well, I'm able to still select boxes. Okay. I'm just starting to lose my mind here. Okay, so we'll go here. Ooh, I think that rotated. So I'm at this shape. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then there's like a T shape that happens here. And then that goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, but then there's like a little tooth right there. And we're almost done. So tooth thing goes over there. And boom, 1, 2, that's a square shape. And then it goes down a little bit. And this goes down too. All the way. Did I finish? Is this all of it? Oh, let me so chat can see the whole thing. I don't know if it works yet. I haven't tried it yet. I first want to make sure that I think I placed everything right. Let's go. Let's fucking try this thing out. It is not working. Okay. So let's start with the beams. Icons are in way at the top. Icons are in. There's a box sticking out in the bottom left corner. Bottom left corner. Just get the yellow corners. Okay, I'm not quite sure what yellow corners you're talking about. So you said there's a box sticking. Oh, there is a box sticking out. Okay. I think that might be an extra thing that I placed. Ooh, no, there you go. Okay. So yeah, there are other things here that are kind of sticking out too. But not much. I think that's fine. Okay, so next step is to obscure the bar. The bar might be a big problem. Also, my angle is off. So actually, let me get at a somewhat better angle too. Because there's a chance that it might be like just that. The shadowing or whatever is just not working right. Should I climb this? No. How cute. The game like kind of knows. Ah, that's too far back. Okay, hold on. I gotta... Oh, it rotates the other way. Wrong way, buddy. Oh god, that's just bad. Okay, so... Platform. Okay, let's do another sanity check here, just in case. Nope. Didn't work. Okay, so let's do the platform trick. Not trick, but do I have anything more plain? Like, can I flip that? No, that won't do. Yeah, I think I just have to use a couple of these. So I mean, maybe this will do, right? So I just need like 2 of these maybe? And then I'll sink them in. So it's kind of the play here. So I'll like put these there, and then we'll try to sink them in just a little bit, like just enough to obscure the okay, so that could work. Oh shit, it didn't stay. Oh wait, oh, it doesn't error. Shit, it errors out. Oh no, it doesn't let me do it. Oh, I think I wonder if it's because it's technically on 2 different floors. No, that's not it. So I can do, fuck. Okay, so that might not work. Okay, then what if I take, here, I'll put this aside for now. What if I just take like certain beams, right? I'll just take these beams and then I'll sink them in. So let's bigger. Let me sink that sucker in. Oh, that doesn't work either. Oh no. Oh shit, I might be fucked. When you're in advanced mode, clipping is automatically allowed, but I think this is like a different rule that it just doesn't like. But, okay, that's weird though. So it doesn't go through. So that wall is fine, but this wall isn't. Wait, how come that wall works, but then this one doesn't? What kind of injustice is happening here? Okay, now that works. Oh, okay. I think I kind of figured it out, sort of. Ah, shit. This is... Yeah, something makes it error out. And I don't quite know what it is. That would suck if it's like, oh, you chose the wrong kind of wall to put it on. Oh, that would sink. Can I put a room behind a wall? No. Because if I put a room here, then it's going to make a big old hole. So that won't work. Maybe I could just find other objects that might work. Maybe. Yeah. I ain't ready to give up yet. I'm just not quite sure what I can use as like a space, because it's like, you know, these are like really big spots and it'll cause different sorts of problems too. I was hoping the beams would work. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so maybe by default, maybe these would work if they're just, if it's not placed flat like that. Maybe we'll try that. Like, how far can I shoot these suckers in? Nope. Maybe it'll work if I put in the beam first? I'm not quite sure what you mean. Okay, I can kind of obscure it, but it's not looking right either. But I don't really have a choice, so if you started with the beams and then put the boxes over the beams, yeah, that would work. But boy, that would suck. Because then I think the behavior would change, the behavior of the grid. Because right now I'm working with the grid against the wall. If I put stuff on top of it, then it's going to, I think it would like mess things up kind of. Let me try these beams and see if this kind of works. Because I can sort of use a number of these. And that might do it. I could always take these out, so not a big deal. Like, the point is functionality. The point is functionality. Because now we're getting real messy. But without knowing for sure, like, it might be the color of the wood too. That's just not, you know, popping up right. So yeah. See what happens. Yeah, they're not square either. But I mean, that's all I gotta work with, so. No, that doesn't seem to do it either. Damn. Well, let me do a sanity check too. Are these is the code right? Because there's that too. There's a that chance that I might just have screwed up on the code too. Oh yeah, my bad. It's kind of big there. I can't really bring the QR code down because otherwise you won't be able to like check if you're interested. Maybe I should have left a space at the bottom. Maybe? I don't know. I mean, I feel like the beam, yeah, the beam could be a factor. I wonder if the lighting is a factor too. The space on the bottom is not enough margin. I mean, in that case, then I could always just like take something here and like. Oh, that doesn't work either, you son of a bitch. Okay, so what are those beams at again? Let me see if I can at least phase these in. enough? Yeah, I could at least do that. But then but then now I'm dealing with like shadows too. So, there's that I could do. So I can place a number of these in. Get a little closer. But yeah, like I said, like, yeah, we're not dealing with the different color anymore, but we deal with the shadows. And the camera is not going to really make the distinction. Unless it does. So, round 3. Yeah, it's like the phone it wants to read it. Like it wants to scan, but it's not doing it. So I have a feeling that it's the bar. Do the QR code on the floor and make the floor white. That would have been a good idea too, but then I'd have no way of... I don't think I'd be able to take the picture. So like if I go here, like here's a medium-sized room. And then let's try to make this do a vaulted ceiling, generic, and no. So this is as far as the camera can go. I can't get any higher than this. So I wouldn't be able to take I wouldn't be able to even see everything. That'd be the problem. Because like here I am on overhead. And if I were to try to take an item, like you could see here, like I clearly don't have like the same amount of space to work with. So, yeah, that one. Good try though. I'm interested in hearing more ideas, but right now it's like these damn brown beam things that's messing me up. At least I think. I don't know for sure. Shoot, if only there was like something that I can use to just obscure that. Can I change the floor? Yeah, I can change the floor, but the thing is I can't even zoom out enough. That's the thing. So like even if I were to change the floor here to the Silverman stuff, like, hey, cool, I got this white thing to work with, but then this is my viewing distance. This is all I got. And I need like more distance if I want to be able to see like everything. So that's why I chose this particular room, because this room gives me the second story. Because otherwise, even in this room, I wouldn't be able to do it unless I made this whole thing smaller. You know what I mean? So maybe the rugs. I don't have dye, so that's a problem too. Maybe if I have a brighter, is there a rug that's white? I don't have much in the way of rugs, period. So let's look at the good old website and try to find a white rug. It's not looking good. There is no plain white rug. Okay. They re-enabled dye, but they took away the vendors that the debug vendors that sold dye, or at least I don't know where they are. So I can't do it. There's got to be something that I can use that's handy. Like the floors would have been it. The floors would have been like the win. Not having that kind of stuff though. Wall hangings, no. Food or drink, floors. Yeah. Well, maybe these other angled platforms might work. I don't know. So like, oh, you know, I noticed how this one sinks in automatically. So maybe this will work. Yeah. Let's try this one. Okay, so okay, is it rotating time? No, that has kind of the same thing happens here. I at least want the blues to like pop up. What if I resize this? What if I make it smaller? Which would not help, but yeah, maybe it'd be one way that I'll be able to, and I just place a whole bunch of them. Right, so I take that. So let me just try it here first. Okay, you know, that might work. Let me use these instead, because these are just bigger. Can I stack these somehow? Yeah, let me see if I can do that. Yeah, I just want to see if I can stack it on top of each other. But I don't think it'll work like that. That sort of hook does not work. Oh, I did! Oh, shit! Okay. No, that's not going to work. Because here's what I'd like to do. I wanted to like take all of these and be able to resize a bunch of them at once, but I don't think I'll be able to do that. Like, I can change the angle of them, maybe. If I can change the angle of all of them. Okay, I can do that. But that's not gonna... I don't think that would work right either, because I don't have it. I only have... Okay, where do I find more of these? I need more of these pieces. This is Silver Moon large platform. Okay, where do I buy this thing? I get these outside. Let's go. Oh, I get them in at the Horde one. Fuck. Okay, let's go to the Horde one then. Turn a rug upside down. No, I need white. So, well, at least I finished the build, but problems, man, problems. Why not just make those onto the walls, into the wall size, then bring the code out a little so it's on those walls? That's a very non-trivial thing to do. It's one thing to place stuff and resize them and all that stuff, but using advanced mode, oh, it's tough. It's a little tough. But if worst comes to worst, then I'll give it a shot. Okay, so this is sold by Jezer. So I need Silver Moon large platform. And then I'll buy some small ones too, just in case. We'll see how this works out. All right. Very nice that we automatically learned these too. Very, very nice. Yeah, so what I want to try to do is, you know, I want to see what works. I want to see what I can phase in, see what fits into the, you know, fits into the wall when I try to use advanced movement. But what I want to do is stack a whole bunch so I can move everything at once, as opposed to moving things like one at a time, because that's such a pain in the ass. So like there's the example, and this does seem to move both things at once, although that looked weird just now. So that's one thing. This grabbed both, but they're kind of funny, but oh well. Actually, if I move it like, no, that's not gonna do. Okay, so I'll try these first, and I'll do a quick sanity check. So the idea is I'm going to go into edit mode, select it with the basic tool, but then switch to advanced mode. And that is the kind of trick, sort of, to let you move multiple things at once. I like how the walls aren't even exactly straight. They're not perfectly flush. You can kind of sort of see how some parts sink in before the others, as if the walls are slightly tilted, which is really annoying. But yeah, anyway, the idea is I would take this and then rotate the whole thing like this, you know, and then it's going to be long enough that it would cover everything. That's kind of the hope. But let me see if this phases through too. Oops. Okay, it's not turning red or anything, so that's a good sign so far. Okay, let me move this up a little bit higher, and then just kind of see how well it works here. So there's that, and I see how it kind of cuts through, which makes me think like, okay, maybe I do need to pull the boxes out a little bit, but man, that's gonna suck because I did all these. It's like, oh. Can I not embiggen it to go behind the boxes? Well, what do you mean by embiggen? Is the stack tilted? I don't think so. Oh shit! It's all screwed up now. Yeah, it's at 90. Yeah, everything's cool. It really does. Like it really is like actually just not straight. So, if only I didn't have those damn dividers. And die. The little gray square you're moving, make that the canvas. It's not big enough. So here, okay, so here's what would happen. If I use this, if I use this as the canvas, and I change this, oops, wrong way. So if I use this as the canvas, one, it's being very uncooperative in the first place. So, okay, I'm trying to at least demonstrate why this will be a pain in the ass. I can't even do that. Okay, so nope, not that way. There we go. Okay. So here's me trying to demo like how this would go here. Actually, I didn't do that too, because I needed to like come out, right? Okay, so there's that. And then I would need to place the boxes, you know, like so. What kind of sucks is that it's a little bit harder to rely on the grid because I need to place the objects like, basically this now is the grid. And so now I need to make sure that that these are aligned in such a way that okay, so let's try this. So I don't know how this will work, but let's say I take this and then I do it a few more times. I need 4. Damn. So all these would need to rotate. So 90. And then now they need to line up like kind of perfectly together. And now I have like this, and now I have this like kind of dark line to deal with, and to contend with. And now there's another dark line there, and then there's another kind of a dark line there. So I can try to, again, obscure this a little bit more, but like the grid gets all messed up. Because when I start trying to place boxes, like it might align a little bit funny. Like this seems okay. But then as I cross from one thing to the next, then things might get like a little wonky. So this would be like the new canvas. Can I change the wall style? I did. This is like the best I can get with this wall style. I can place 30 by 30 boxes and then make it by subtraction. Just set these aside for now. I mean, for now, all I want to do, though, is just obscure that. I just want to hide that for now. So the other idea that I was going to try... So I'll probably try to do this first because at least it might be a faster experiment, is to take a bunch of these, size them down to be like really tiny, stack them, and then see if I can like kind of like use that as like a big old piece of tape. And I don't know if it'll work. I'll play around with it though. I got time. It's Wednesday, so no biggie. No biggie. It's just like, damn, I need quite a few of these, I think. So I also need to rotate these all as well. So we'll see if this new brilliant plan of mine works. Might not. Okay, so now I'm going to see if I can stack these properly. this is very short. Yeah, so I'm making like kind of a very sort of thin piece of tape. And the clipping, like, it works, but it's like pretty damn sensitive too, as you can see. That, and when it does clip, it doesn't make it all that much longer anyway. So I need like more of these. But the big thing is I want to make sure all of these stack properly. That way I can move everything at once. Can I shrink the whole code? No. That would be a huge pain in the butt. Okay, so let's try this. So select the whole thing. So it's all clipping together. That's good so far. And then I whoop, you know, kind of do this. But then I also want to change. Oh, I don't know what happened there. So let me try this again. So move this thing here. I guess I have to go in advancement right from the start, huh? Okay, so. Oop. Oh, I fucked it up. Oh no. Can I put this on top of here? Hope I can. Room not found. What? Okay, something weird happened there. So let me just move this now before I screw something up. No, not that. Oh god, no, not that. This is why the whole gimbal thing is, you know, important. need this thing to work right. Okay, so yeah, they're just the boxes they need to stick out some more in order for this to work. So I guess I can still do it. I just need to pull them boxes out. Yeah. Let's do that. So let's put that aside. So okay, so the new plan is to kind of experiment with this again. I want to find out like how well can I phase this in as much as I can, and then I'll try to pull things out. Right? Oh, where'd it go? There it is. Okay, so once again, I'll put that there, and then I'll do this one too, just to see if it happens to behave a little differently. You never know. Okay, so now the idea is to okay, so it only goes in that far. Like, it doesn't really go in very far at all. Now, what I can... I guess what I can try to do is transplant things. So like, for example, like with this one, I'll just take whatever's here and just put it onto that platform, but it needs to be like pretty much perfect. It needs to all fit on these like 2 blocks. And then I'd have to do it again. Fuck, I have to like kind of redo the whole thing. Ooh, that sucks. All I want to do is take this thing out, because then that'll inform me a lot as to whether this thing is working or not. The really stinky thing though is I'm not entirely sure. Oh, that's an extra box. Oops. Yeah. How long was that there? Was that there for a long time? Shoot, was that the screw up? Does it work otherwise? I doubt it. I somehow doubt that was like the only thing. Can you clip things into a wall if there's another room behind there? Not exactly, because if I make another room, there's going to be a gaping hole there for the other room. That'd be the problem. Yeah, like I can see the phone is trying to read the code, but it's failing to read it. So I'm wondering again if I miss something here. I gotta look at this just to make sure. Because if that's the screw up, then it's like, oh, okay, that ain't so bad. Where'd it go though? Where'd I hide it? Yeah, where did it go? Okay. All right, let's look at this for a minute. Hide the wall behind? Yeah. I'm pretty sure too, because it's not that different. I mean, what I can try to do is adjust the lighting. So maybe if I do that, that will do it. Or hell, let me see if I could just do other things like change the graphics a little bit. It might be that easy. Nope, still not. It's still trying to read it, but it's just not. So I gotta look. Okay, so sanity check, the squares are fine. I would love it if this was the only problem, that I just like messed up on the placement. Because that's easy so far. That's like the easy thing to fix. Mouse pointer. Got it. I know the middle gets really messy. I know I was kind of like all over the place there, but it looks like I got everything. Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, someone. I think they fixed it though, or at least they said they fixed that bug. Funny, this here looks like a little ghost person. Like, ooh, scary. I think I got everything. Oh, I know it's the horizontal panel. That's playing a big factor in it, but there's nothing I can really do about it. Google Lens brings up some interesting suggestions. Oh, does it? Anything good? It could be that too. So like I don't have dye, unfortunately. Let me see if the lighting plays into it at all. Ooh. Oh, that's the first time that popped up. Okay, that's cool. Anyway. So, lighting. All my lighting is gone. All my lighting is elsewhere. Group had heroic dimensions to 0.6. Oh, that's rough, dude. Is this as small as you can make these boxes? No, I can make them smaller, but then the grid size will be all sorts of messed up. So I would need to use advanced mode for like every single box, and that would be horrifying to do. Place boxes in the empty spaces over the panels. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Damn, that means I need a shitload of... Okay, let me find more boxes then. That's actually a good idea. As long as I can find just a contrasting box, right? So, for example, this box. Yeah, I want something that's easy though. Something that's easy to make a contrast with. Here, let me show you guys what I'm looking at here. So there's a red one, but then I don't think this one's purchasable yet. Yeah, I need something that I can actually get. The backline, it's not strong enough. Folk crate, nope. Nope. And nope. Void elf, nope. It's the dyes, really. If I had dyes, then we'd be good. We'd probably be good. Elven wood crate, would that do it? I think I have one. I don't know, man. It's just not bright enough. Any other crates? Or like something that's super dark, I guess. You know, just something with very high contrast would do. But yeah, no pure white boxes either. And I need to be able to actually get them too. If I can't get them, then, you know, what's the point? Check your color palette. Oh, there's no need. There's only 2 pages. So I'm just kind of like looking through. Yeah, that's the other sucky thing, Rockjay, is like the beams, like they phase in a weird way. Okay, so here's I guess the next best thing I can sort of do. Let me try again with these, and I want to see, like, I know I can't get that far. So like this was the original plan. Like I wanted to just use this and like just kind of phases through, and that could do it. Wait a minute. Who says I have to place it? I just need it to work, dude. Hold on. Yeah. That's not the goal. The goal is to make the QR code work. Not necessarily to you know, have this all set up and everything. I just wanted to see if it functions. You gotta remember to keep your eyes on the prize, so. Okay. So select. Oop, that didn't do it. So I need to I need these to stack properly. Possible. That would be ideal. And then I can select. Nope, that didn't do it. Okay, what if I advance place this one? And then I try to stack this one. So yeah, because basically I'm just thinking, well, I can just stay in edit mode. I don't necessarily have to like finish, if possible. Fuck. These things don't want to stack right. Okay, let's put this here. Just because I'm at a higher elevation, you know? But I think it's against the wall now. So I don't think that's going to work. Oh, no, it didn't work. Okay. Okay, so we got both. We switched to advanced. And we hoof this thing over, right? And I don't know if this is going to work, but so now we rotate this guy. Okay. Move it up. Move it up. Push it in a little bit. It's a little jank, but whatever. Oh, let's try this again. All right. And oh god, I'm trying to turn off the UI. God damn it. All right, let's try again. So, edit mode. Select the thing. Okay, it all gets selected. What do you do? Switch to advanced. Go back. This thing a little bit. I've got my characters in the way now. Okay, will this work? Just as is. Come on, big money. Fuck. Still not working. Ah! Oh! It worked! Hold on. Yes! Ugh! How do you like that, baby? World first, baby. World first. TOS broken. Permaban incoming. Ah. What a way to waste a few hours of my life. Woo, boy. That is this when Hausen is live. Oh yeah, and then lessons learned, dude. Lessons learned. This bitch is going on socials. And I have now got a video. Now I got a video to put out, baby. Yeah. Yeah, so it was 100% it was the trim. Yeah. Gimbal move. I can't. That's the thing. That's what made this work, because I'm technically still in edit mode, and I'm technically, this is an error. I can't, this is an illegal placement. So if I try to get out of it, then it'll get undone, just like that. So all I was trying to do here was obscure the stupid thing. Come on, go somewhere. Okay, screw it, just go away. Yeah, all I was trying to do was obscure the beam. That's it. That was the big one. It wasn't working for you because of the arrow thing. There's nothing I could do. There was nothing that I'd be able to do about that, though. So, yeah. But it worked. It worked, and next time I can do better. I can do better. So that feels good. That feels good. Was there anything else I wanted to do there? Could I upscale a white light housing furnishing that is flat and move it towards... I could... There was a lot of little things that I'd be able to do. Google Lens is smart about it. I couldn't get it to work with the camera. Oh, okay, yeah, my camera app worked. So that worked out fine. Next time, build on a blank slab. Like, the challenge here is I need, like, a space that's big enough. So... like these are not, this is not big enough. I can do maybe like a smaller one. If there's a smaller QR code, then I'd be able to fit it on like this one slab. But for what I want it to fit in, it wouldn't. So, kind of sucks. But, you know, this was the best thing that I'd be able to do with, you know, with the planning that I had. So I think next time, what I would try to do is, you know, maybe take these platforms and just make it flush against the wall and then build on top of that. You know what I mean? Woo-hoo. Yahoo! Oh, it's dancing. Yay, we did it. We did it. Can you make them bigger for outdoors? You can't make these outdoors. I can replicate this outdoors in the lot, as long as the house doesn't get in the way. But in order to really see it, you have to be flying and all that. So there's that. But as for a structure like this, I don't think there's anything of this size you can possibly put together without throwing together like platforms like these. And platforms aren't something that you can put onto outdoors. You can't use platforms outside. Yeah, I can set up 4 slabs. So like let's go to this side here. So I could, okay, that's just a janky one. But if I were to take this here, let me make that go away. Take this, make it go upright, and just like take a bunch of these, like that could, like this can work. Now the challenge here that I'll try to illustrate for you. And I think this one's all angled, jacked up too. So let me resize these both. Okay, so yeah, let's do this, and then got to do this one too. Not bad. Oh, how come? Wait, is that a medium one? I think that's the wrong one. Okay, so large platform, buddy. Large platform. Bigger. Rotate the guy. And place. Okay, so the slight challenge, and it's only a slight challenge, is one, are these like actually flush against the wall properly? So I'll place that there. I'll try to replace this thing here. And it is still not even, son of a bitch. So there's like a little of that to contend with. Is it straight like this? No, I doubt it. I think it's all the same. It's just, for some reason, that one's just like sitting higher. What if I switch places? Oh, no, I can't do that. They're stacked now. Ah. Whatever. So I would need to, man, some platform thing. Okay, so I would need to, do 4 of these, right? So that's going to be the new step 1. But then also I would, I would just want to make sure that when I cross from one thing to the next, it doesn't get all finicky. Like, you see how it sort of like flickers, and I just need to make sure that it still follows the grid in the regular mode. That's all. Because if it like jumps funny, then I'm gonna have problems. If it's like uneven. Like, let me see what happens if I think I can move this whole thing, right? Yeah, so I can move the whole thing, which is cool. But it's also like, it also might not be like perfect either. You can see here, like, it's all like cracked now. Like, it's like I had it here. Is it still there? Okay, it's still there. Then if I move this here, it's like, what is it sitting on? I can't really tell. Yeah, okay, so it's sitting on kind of that. And that seems to work. Okay. So this would be the play. Basically the same thing, but place these first. But it's a little... does this work right? Yeah, room not found. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Oh, I think it's because this is technically not a room. But that's weird because I'm able to place stuff there. So why can't I do that there? Okay, now I can do that. But you can see how, like, it's really important to place these platforms first. And if I don't, I'm like screwed. So if I start here and do those, that seems to be enough clearance. Yeah. So if I place them, if I place 2 more here, oh, those are small. I bet we don't work with small platforms here. We're big boys. And then angle this up. And finally, put these in. Ta-dong. So now, can this thing show up properly? Okay, this will be a problem. How these are like kind of uneven, and I need to, I guess, just like how I did just a little bit before, like kind of like push these down a bit, and preferably do this before I start. Now, one thing that I'd be really, really scared of is if I'm placing stuff down, I'm doing things, and then I accidentally click on this thing. And then it's like, oh shit. And then I'll be very scared. I just need to make sure that I don't screw that up. So, yeah. Doing a different color to make like a picture you want to try to match the wall color. Yeah. There are restrictions that I had to deal with. Like, I don't have dyes. If I had dyes, then I probably wouldn't have to worry about this. But of course, I'd need to dye each and every one of these boxes too, and that would be a different pain in the ass. The easiest way to do it would be, like in this case, just make sure you have like a good contrast box, kind of crate to work with, and then as flat and as even of a surface as you can get away with here. So yeah, and aside from the middle here, I think this will mostly work. I would just be a little bit scared because I'm like really in between stuff, and I'd be scared of like trying to line up stuff. But it looks like this works, right? Like, as you can see though, it's not going to be perfect because you can see that kind of sinks in, and I gotta kind of finagle with it. And in that case, I might need to use advanced mode to push things in. But it still works. Like, those are more the exceptions than the rule. So yeah. And you have to get on the shirt? No, I haven't worked on the shirt. Maybe I'll try to do that today, because I'm gonna take this whole QR code thing, make it into a video, and just kind of call that a day. And then I'll see, and then I'll start working on like that swag. I still haven't decided how I want to do it. I might just give lots of options. So it might be, hey, here's a mug, and then here's like the whole midnight parody thing. But then I'll also do like the full picture as well. That'll go onto a mug or a shirt, and I'll just have two variations of the mug or the shirt. But the thing with the shirt will probably come later, because I want to shop around and try to find better material. Like, I like the material that I use for some of the shirts, but they're also like very thin, and I'm like, oh, I want something that's a bit more heavy duty, but also not super expensive either. So, so that was fun. And I'm gonna do lunch and head out, and then I'll do this video stuff. So I want to thank you guys for joining me. This was a fun little adventure stream as we figured out how to drive Blizzard crazy with, more TOS breaking stuff. But yeah, I'll talk about you guys have a great rest of your day. Again, thanks for coming. I hope this was kind of entertaining, and I'll see you guys for the next thing. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, stay